Wednesday morning, flight number 2 of Draco. We still got the same winds, gusting into the teens. Tuco's in the shade, Jeff's in the sun. Got Draco second battery in her, ready to roll. Let's get some. Let's make sure.
Stunt 5, normal mode.
I'm gonna fly. Keep flying. I've been flying with my normal settings. Using a little F left elevator on takeoff to keep it from windmilling into the wind coming from right center. It's in the 80s. It's a beautiful day. I prefer it not being so gusty, getting gusted into the teens, but you know, like the old saying goes, man, you can pick your days, but you can't pick your weather. I got a late start today. It's Tuco's fault. He didn't wake me up. I fell asleep on the couch. I got up early and I didn't want to bother Linda, so I went ahead and crashed on, played one of my favorite movies. I got on the
Time remaining 6.
got on the recorder. Fell asleep. Woke up, geez, it was 8:30, 9 o'clock. I felt rested. I don't normally feel rested when I fall asleep on the couch. World famous Draco loop. Big red! Yeah, I was trying to decide what to fly today. I knew it was going to be windy again because it said 5 to 10. So that means you got gust 5 to 10 with gust up into near 20 in the teens.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
The first flight I came down.
Timer stop.
I think I had like 26% left, so I got my timer set just about right for a 4,000. I'm flying 4,000, 6Ls.
Timer stop.
Yeah, it's funny, like one of the videos, I think the Consendo video from last week, man, I just, before that flight, I just wiped my face with a cotton towel, and I had like a chunk of cotton on the corner of my mouth, man. It looked sick, man. It looked like I was eating 8 oatmeal sandwich or something, you know. Linda goes, that looks horrible.
Timer stop. Timer stop.
Oh, I got towel itchy on my nose now. There we go. She's a warm one in the 80s, but the breeze is beautiful. In a way, I'm kind of glad there is a breeze. It's pretty friendly for flying too. It's not always down the runway. It's a little from the right, but yeah, I ain't complaining, man. It's a perfect day. I didn't bring any EDFs because yesterday was EDF day.
Timer start.
It's
Time remaining 4 minutes.
now that I can put Draco in the car without disrupting Tuco too much. It's kind of coming in slow, man. No flaps. Yeah, I'm not going to touch her down. And she'll fly nice and slow. Of course, it was going slow and I had that wind too. The wind was helping maintain lift. So I just don't want you to think you can just bring it in that slow all the time. Watch that turn. I've lost many a plane down there on the downwind turn. Not many. I think I've lost 2 here.
Timer start. Timer stop.
There we go. That's nice. Carrying a little bit of speed, but in the gust, I'm not going to take it down so slow. All right, let's get her up. I'm always leery of taking something off where, you know, behind me or where there's a possibility if something goes wrong and it shoots to the right, because I don't duck as well as I used to. is obvious on some of my videos where I messed around with little planes, but I would never mess around with something big like Draco. The wind's coming right here. I let it go into the wind. That was great, man. That was great. It kills me how everybody makes a big deal about Draco having reverse, but heck, man, Hobby King has had reverse on their planes for, good grief, man, 4 or 5 years. I'm having to use, because the wind's kind of coming from the right, I'm having to use left rudder on my takeoffs to keep it from turning right into those poles. We'll fly her around a little bit and then land her. Then I'm going to pop the wings, put her in the car while I fly the rest of my planes. Plane, I only brought one other plane, the Mustang. Because I figured it'd be short today, since I got such a late start. I didn't even look at tomorrow's weather. So maybe I should have really loaded up today. But when I got Big Red in the car, I can bring like maybe 3 more planes. Not really. I can bring the E-Flight, F-15, and of course the Arrows Viper. But I can't really bring another EDF just because of the space. I don't really want to. I don't want to damage Big Red, and I don't want to damage my jets. There, I got a 3-pointer in. A little bit of a 3-pointer hop. Let's see if we got enough for another go around. I don't want it taking off that way. I'll take off down this way. There we go. And she just looks nice. Big. I'd have liked to have seen the big Draco fly it, the real Draco fly it, Mike fly it in. Because I bet you as big as it was, man, that was probably awesome to see come in. I watched some of his videos, some of Trent Palmer's videos on it. He's got some good action of Draco.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Alright, let's get her in. We're going
Takeoff flaps.
with low flaps. Get our center of the runway. I'm having to hold the rudder. Ooh.
Time
Well.
to start. Flaps up.
I just messed that all up. I just messed that approach
30
all.
seconds.
30 seconds, I'm nervous. What am I going to do? ah, ah.
20 seconds. Timer stop. Motor off.
There you have it, man. Your mighty Draco. Second flight in the books. Went well. Had some great landings. I think they were great anyway. Big old 13-pound plane. Tuco's sort of in the shade. He thinks he's in the shade. His head's in the shade, so he's in the shade. There you have it, man. The second flight of the mighty Draco. I don't know. I haven't really played around much, moving my battery around for CG purposes. There's where I put the 4000. Sometimes I usually put it back a little further, but I didn't on this time. Yeah, so I usually got it like about 3 fingers from that, and it's like when I fly. Yeah, the motor's just barely warm to the touch. There you have it, man. Second flight of the mighty Draco. Out here at Liberty Landing. Tuco in the shade. Jeff in the sun. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe and don't join team Let's Go Flying. Woo!